We got to talk about Lord Jamar.
The flat earther.
Yo.
He's back in the Matrix.
Vlad, what happened with Vlad? What happened to Vlad? And we can explain.
All right, well,
our
see, some
situation with
people,
Vlad.
you know, I mean, I feel like for me, it was, if you really boil it down, is because he was not a good friend.
Right.
A few moments later.
But then when I looked at this text and I'm seeing our interaction of the shit that we were saying even prior to this, like when it first was happening, and I'm like, damn, like we really was fucking friends.
JEJE vibe, JEJE vibe, JEJE vibe. Feel the vibe, feel the vibe, feel the vibe.
It's JEJE vibe.
Let them know it's JEJE vibe, JEJE vibe.
Oh, JEJE.
It's JEJE vibe, it's JEJE vibe, vibe,
It's JEJE vibe.
vibe, vibe.
JEJE vibe.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to JEJE vibe.
We're back.
You know I got my amazing queen with me.
Thanks, my love, the amazing host.
Thank you, my queen. What can we say? It's JEJE vibe. If you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Invite a family member or somebody to pay attention to what's going on.
In a JEJE vibe way.
In a JEJE vibe way, where else would you rather be? We'll keep you with the updates, with all the shenanigans and all of the information that's happening in the ethos. So, what are you waiting for? Join the family. So, we got to talk about Lord Jamar.
The flat earther.
Yo.
He's back in the Matrix.
Lord Jamar, the last time we talked about Lord Jamar was about when he had the debates about flat earth.
Yeah, the soul loser.
And he hasn't taken that loss lightly.
Nope.
Lord Jamar has been, okay, spiraling.
Don't they all?
I guess it just spiraled. So we say he has been spiraling because Lord Jamar, from his own perspective, he has a voice that when he says something, he has a lot of following that could demand a response. So Vlad made a comment about Honorable Farrakhan, and that was him misquoting the Honorable Farrakhan, which everybody was asking for Vlad to apologize.
There was a big thing on the internet where Vlad did an interview with D.L. Hughley, and basically he misquoted the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. But he didn't give a formal apology, which I advised him.
Lord Jamar and Godfrey used to be regular guests at the Vlad podcast on Vlad TV.
Let's explain these people why we both left Vlad TV. Listen, we've never done that. We've never done that.
Okay.
We've never done that.
Fucking vulture.
No, that's...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because people go, Vlad, what happened with Vlad? What happened to Vlad? And we can explain.
All right, well,
our
see, some
situation with
people,
Vlad.
you know, I mean, I feel like for me, it was, if you really boil it down, is because he was not a good friend.
Right.
So, Lord Jamar came out and said, because Vlad has refused to apologize, him and whoever rocks with him should stop going on Vlad TV.
Right.
See, everybody wants to talk about the Farrakhan shit, right? They act like, oh, Farrakhan, he lied.
That was
on
just part of it. That was just part of it.
Part of it.
Yeah.
Okay. But really, he tried to pose himself to me and to Godfrey
As friends.
as friends.
Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
And it was one way.
And it was a one-way relationship. Like,
Yeah.
this nigga would love to brag about the shit that he got and all of that.
Yeah, he did that
But
a
he's
lot.
not really
You're still a
trying
cornball.
to give you any opportunities.
still a corn-
And it's these
Other than
it's
he
black
thinks-
girls giving him
he
that
thinks
confidence
his
too.
opportunity. Oh, well, that's a whole other.
Yeah.
thing. But he thinks his opportunity is just allowing you to be on his show.
Right.
Trust me, there was a whole lot.
A whole lot.
But I just had to summarize it that way so you can at least get the picture if you're new to the whole drama. After saying that you won't go back to Vlad,
He went back.
oh my God.
Here we go. The interview nobody saw coming. After 5 long years, Lord Jamar, welcome back to Vlad TV, my first original regular guest.
Has it been that long?
It's been 5 years. 2020. Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Oh my God. So you guys remember the whole Flat Earth debates? If you haven't seen the video, the link is going to be in the description. Lord Jamar has been on I would say a beef, like a little beef with Godfrey, just because he was the host and he moderated the whole debate, and now he's now an op or an enemy
To
to Lord Jamar.
Mm-hmm.
And Vlad goes, oh, Lord Jamar, it's been like 5 years. Oh, man, it's been a long time. He goes, yeah, it's been a long time.
Wait, so did they never address? They never addressed.
He didn't.
No,
really,
they did, but it just looked weird when he had to go. Yeah. It's been. It should have been like the end, like to be continued.
Also, the
'Cause
fact-
he ended up the evil one.
Because the fact that Vlad said it's been a long time, low-key, that's him stunning him to be like, hey, you're back.
Like, you're back, House Negro. How are you?
So Lord Jamar came out and said that he knows Godfrey is going to go back.
But the fact that he said Godfrey is going to go back to Vlad.
Godfrey is going to be a good boy for Vlad. Yeah, he is. I know he is.
He's definitely going back to Vlad.
I mean,
And he is right there, sitting there, taking photos with Vlad.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Damn near have the same shorts on.
Lord Jamar, it's been 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I feel sorry
Yeah, he
for him
probably got a
because
bag.
there was.
Yeah,
no
you gotta
bag.
sell something.
But the hell no.
Like
Yo.
a soul.
Yeah, you gotta sell. You gotta sell. Yeah.
Like, how much does a soul cost?
But only for him to be the one who went back to Vlad.
Yep.
We haven't spoke in 5 years because of your decision.
Correct.
So how do you feel about that now?
Which part?
The part of like standing on that to the point where we haven't talked in all this time, and now we just ended up speaking.
I think it's unfortunate.
Lord Jamar gave us an excuse on why he came back. He said, I was sitting down thinking about, my dog just passed away.
He did mention that.
In full disclosure, so people understand what's happening, you reached out to me first. After the apology, mind you. But not right after, maybe maybe a month later or something like that, because this just happened recently. you texted me first, and then we started to text a little bit back and forth, and we got on the phone, but you actually put the first foot forward.
Right, because I was having reflection because my dog just passed. My little, he was a puppy when I first brought him up here.
We'll show the video of you and the dog right now. Yeah.
And, he just recently passed.
My dog just passed away. Explaining that the reason why he's coming back to Vlad, because Vlad made it clear that I am not the one who reached out to you.
Mm-hmm.
You reached out to me. What I can say in my own opinion.
And I don't know, it's just you flashed into like him being on the seat and all that shit. That shit just flashed in my mind. And I was like, I don't know, it just kind of made me think about you. So I went back to some of the text because I saw your apology and all this type of shit, and I wasn't necessarily happy with it upon first glance at it. Mm-hmm. But then when I looked at this text and I'm seeing our interaction of the shit that we were saying even prior to this, like when it first was happening, and I'm like, damn, like we really was fucking friends.
That debate has really hurt Lord Jamar's credibility.
Reputation.
And he's now losing some of his following. He's coming back to Vlad,
Mm-hmm.
who happens to be like where he got his following.
From where he said he will never go back to.
But that's just crazy. It's like you're going back to. It's crazy.
Well, what's interesting, and I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned it yet, but I'll go ahead and mention it first. Before you and I spoke, I actually ran into Godfrey.
So
a week or two earlier, and if you look, there's an interview that Godfrey does on Big Boy's show, in LA, and I go on right after him. They're probably released within either the same day or, a day or so apart, because as he's walking out of the studio, I am standing outside the studio. And, I'm there, my security's with me. So as I see he's coming out, we both stand up. And, he's walking by. I said, "What's up, Godfrey?" And first thing he does is put out his hand and shake my hand. And as I'm shaking his hand, I said, "You and I need to talk." This was after the apology, by the way, and so forth. Mm-hmm. And I would have had that conversation with him right then and there, but we're at a radio station. Big Boy's my man. Like, he lives near me. Like, I met his family. Like, the last thing I wanted was to somehow engage in any sort of argument in the middle of this radio station and made him look like a jackass for inviting me over. But I looked Godfrey in the eyes, as we're shaking hands, and I said, we need to talk. He goes, "Okay." And he runs off real quick.
Never to be seen.
Well, I know somebody that still talks to him, so that person gave me his current phone number. So I texted him and I said, "Yo, this is Vlad. We need to talk." And he never responded.
This is crazy.
Crazy.
This is really crazy. And Lord Jamar has come out to respond to everybody who is going to make a video about him. Has a pool in his backyard.
He did display that, trying to show everybody that he's living well.
For my backyard right now. So recently, I went on Vlad TV, and some people were very happy about that. Some people were disappointed. I'm hearing that people made videos, showing their discontent and all of that. All I can say is my obligation is to bring to civilize the uncivilized. Okay? My job is not to preach to the choir. And many times you need to go where the uncivilized people are at. Now, originally, this whole Vlad boycott started because he didn't apologize to Minister Farrakhan. Well, fast forward 5 years later, he's apologized.
Lord Jamar, we expect you. like that is what you're supposed to do. Like you're supposed to be living well. Like that's what we expect you to be living well.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't need to bust us. We know we expect you to be living well. Like your music got to be paying.
I know what I said about Mr. Godfrey. And yeah, I guess that looked bad. Me saying that about him and then changing my mind. But guess what? As a grown man, I have the right to change my mind. Once certain information, more information comes into play about certain things that I'm not going to get into the full specifics of, but I have more clarity on the situation as a whole. And that's the decision I decided to do when looking at the big picture. So anyone who's a true supporter of me, who actually subscribes to my channel, who actually, donates regularly and gives super chats, if I disappointed you, pardon me, I love you, and pardon me. Anybody else, y'all are just white noise.
But Lord Jamar is saying that he went back because Lord Vlad has 6 million followers.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to go reach out to preach or gather more followers back to his channel.
From where he left off and said you will never go back to.
But that's
how does that work?
That's crazy work. Like,
but here's the thing also, that whole episode showed me that a lot of people would just be talking shit. They're not really about what they say they're about. You know what I mean? Like they act like, oh, let's fucking, you know what I mean? Let's do this. Let's take over the fucking podcast game and some black shit. They're not really about that shit.
You would think some people will still be, but it just goes to show, man, do you? Don't be putting too much respect on all these celebrities.
That even ain't my business. You need to learn a little bit of science.
Yeah, so you need to go out and learn the basic, man. The earth is not flat.
The earth is flat?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
I completely disagree with you.
Okay.
So
the sun moves.
The sun moves.
Mm-hmm.
Not the earth.
Not the earth, the sun. Just like it appears in your eye when you wake up in the morning and the sun is in the east and you literally see it move across the sky. You don't feel yourself moving, but you're watching the sun go from east to west during the day.
So it just bounces back and forth.
You see it move. Where does the yolk exist on an egg? On the inside or the outside?
Inside.
Could the yolk stick to the outside?
I'm glad the other guy stopped being friends with him because, hey, if you are busy co-hosting each other or a flat earther, that also equally makes you stupid.
Yeah, that could rub off the wrong way.
So you can see why his followers are leaving him.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. Shit. What do you guys think about Lord Jamar going back to Vlad after he said he would never go back to the channel? And if you're new to the channel, you know it's JEJE Vibe. I got my amazing queen with me.
And we're out of here now.
We're out of here. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
JEJE Vibe, JEJE Vibe.
It's JEJE Vibe.
Feel the vibe, feel the vibe, feel the vibe.
I'm feeling it.
You know it's JEJE Vibe. You know it's JEJE Vibe.